All right, take our word for it. It's week 12. Show me something time. Charean, you're up.
Well, I'm going to pick Brandon Staley, the Chargers head coach who serves as the defensive play caller, has talked the talk this week, so I want to see him walk the walk. I mean, he was defiant, Mike, that he's not giving up the play calling duties and that he has full confidence in himself. I'm glad somebody does because I certainly don't. Defense is ranked 31st in yards, 32nd in passing, tied for 23rd in points. And if he was just the defensive coordinator, Mike, he'd probably already be fired, but he's the head coach, so he still has a job at this point, but maybe not for very much longer if the defense continues to play like it's playing.
One of the things that helps him and also hurts him, there really isn't anyone on the staff that stands out as an interim coach candidate, which protects him, but also it would be nice to have some assistants around who have maybe some head coaching experience who could help guide you through these challenges. So it feels like it's coming to an end for Brandon Staley, whether it's during the season or after it. Show me something. Josh Allen. Look, it's one thing to beat the Jets at a time when it feels like the Jets are crumbling. I know they have a great defense, but you had that game at home and you were under a lot of pressure, and that was great. It worked. Now you're going to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. You want to reestablish yourself and your team as among the best in the AFC, a true contender. This is your opportunity. Go to Philadelphia and hand the Eagles their second loss of the season. They're on a short week, coming off of a tough win over the Chiefs. Maybe there's a game here for the Bills to steal if Josh Allen is vintage Josh Allen, playing with fun, playing with confidence, running and throwing, and maybe beating the Philadelphia Eagles. Charean.
Josh Allen and the Bills have a huge game this week. So did Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars, Mike. The Texans have really been Trevor Lawrence's kryptonite. He's 1-4 in his career against the Texans, 251 passing yards per game in those 5 games, 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 5 sacks, a 71 passer rating. C.J. Stroud has already done more in his rookie year than Trevor Lawrence did in his rookie year and already looks like a better prospect. So Trevor Lawrence, to me, has a huge game this week to show he can beat the Texans. They can win the division. If they don't, they've lost twice to the Texans, and the Texans are in first place in the division.
Show me something Dorian Thompson Robinson, and I don't say this in a negative way. I want to see what this kid from UCLA, mid-round pick, can do against a defense that isn't the Pittsburgh Steelers. When we think about what he pulled off on Sunday, that drive when they had to have it in the fourth quarter to position the game-winning field goal, going against the Broncos, who, even though their defense isn't as bad as the one that gave up 70 points in week 3 to the Dolphins, still not the steel curtain. This is an opportunity for Dorian Thompson Robinson to put his imprint on this offense, to balance out offense and defense. They're embarking on this trip to the West Coast where they're going to stay there the whole week. Myles Garrett told me that on Sunday, and it's an opportunity to bond. It's a great, natural, late regular season chance to spend time together, to deepen the relationships, and to really lock arms and move toward this playoff run where the Browns need to be taken very seriously. If Dorian Thompson Robinson can lead that offense to the kinds of points that will, and they won't need many with that defense to beat the Denver Broncos, great opportunity for him. All right, there are the picks so far for Week 12. Show me something, PFT Live Draft. Charean Williams, you are up with the all-important final pick, for you at least. Then comes mine.
I'm going to go with Quinnen Williams, Mike. 2 sacks in 10 games. I know sacks don't tell the whole story. Like, Sims likes to talk about the game record in a different form there. And he's faced a lot of double teams, and he's opened things up for Bryce Huff and Jermaine Johnson, and the coaches have defended him. It's not all about sacks. But look, he wouldn't have earned first-team All-Pro last season without 12 sacks. He wouldn't have earned that 4-year, $96 million extension without the 12 sacks last year. The Browns lost their quarterback, and Myles Garrett has been dominant. The Steelers have no quarterback. T.J. Watt has been dominant. The Vikings lost their quarterback, and Danielle Hunter has been dominant. The Jets need Quinnen Williams to be dominant to have a chance to win a game with Tim Boyle as the quarterback.
Great quote from Quinnen Williams after the loss to the Bills. They asked him out in the hallway near the locker room, what did the coach say after the game? He said, I don't know, I was in the restroom. So there you go. That's Quinnen Williams.
Putting out the fire.
Show me something.
In the restroom.
Show me something. Steelers offense. I'm not going to name names. It's the entire unit. You got what you wanted, Steelers fans. Canada has been sent to Belize. He's gone. He's done. It's over. Let's see what the Steelers offense does. Whether it's Kenny Pickett, Jalen Warren, George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris, Eddie Faulkner, Mike Sullivan. Let's see. And hell, I'd say Eddie Faulkner. I'm not even sure that's the name of the guy that's the running backs coach, who's the co-offensive coordinator. I think it is. That shows you how little we are aware of him as, oh, it is. I am right. Accidental scholar like Chris Sims. So the entire offensive unit, show me something in Cincinnati this week. You should be able to beat Jake Browning. You should be able to reestablish yourselves. And this is why you did it. Make it like the Ravens in 2012 when they fired their offensive coordinator and carried it all the way through to the Super Bowl, Charean.
Huge game for this offense and for Kenny Pickett, Mike. No one else to blame now. They need to get it done.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.